this session, let's talk cinema and focus on profound and influential movement in film, specifically Argentina Dark Wave. So, what is Argentina Dark Wave? In order to fully appreciate this movement, we need to examine the work and philosophies of the famous director Andres Vermeer. Andres was born on the 1st of March 1962 into an unconventional family. His mother was of Dutch descent, his father originally from Latvia. This they made new friends on emigrating to Argentina. Both parents were fanatically proud of their respective cultural traditions. Young Andreas was subjected to a very strict and controlled upbringing, from having to celebrate the Sinterklaas to wearing clogs at school and performing in Lego, the Latvian song and dance festival. Andreas had little time for himself. As Andreas matured, he sought a way to reject the controlling influences in his life and experience true freedom using the medium of film. And thus, the Argentina Dark Wave movement was born. The core tenet is neutrality. Andreas wanted the films to be free of directions, either from the director or indeed from the dialogue or actors. As Argentina Dark Wave evolved, all manner of people were removed from the creative process. Anyone who was able to exert an influence on how the film might be interpreted was retired. Music gone, actors gone, producers gone, directors gone. The film that is most representative of Argentina Dark Wave is the seminal. Audiences would view what superficially looked like a black wall for the required 1 hour and 45 minutes and leave breathless and dust. Often people would superimpose the famous John Cage composition for minutes and 30 seconds over and over in their minds to add a soundtrack to the film. After this screening, Argentina Dark Wave really took off. People soon realized that by drawing their curtains and turning off the lights, they could experience Andreas' latest masterpiece in the comfort of their own homes. Argentina Dark Wave was particularly popular with busy factory workers, where they were able to view off a film at lunchtime by closing their eyes in a dark room and then finish off in the evening. Dark Wave hysteria reached a peak with fans watching up to 8 of Andreas' 60 series in one night. Andreas once famously said, "Where there is dark, there is art." Interestingly, it was the very popularity of Argentina Dark Wave that ultimately led to its demise. People all over the world found that they were able to recreate Andreas' films, and furthermore, because they were only viewable in a completely dark and silent environment, it was not possible to record evidence of piracy. Andreas died alone and in poverty at the age of 51. However, his influence still reverberates wherever a projector breaks down or there is a loss of power. People are reminded once again of his genius.